Alright, hey everyone. Today on this fine Saturday evening, we're gonna do a story time. Now, this won't mess up the schedules with LOP Legend of the Pineapple Dark Souls 3 series. I just want to do something cool or different. Something different this week. I'll try to do the Thursday stream, but things didn't work out. My internet went out. That's what it was. I ended up deleting that one. Hello, Angel. So, we're gonna talk about spooky stuff. Spooky stuff that's happened to us, or happened to me, at least. So let's, after I get all this stuff. Hello, Steven. Hello, Trevor. Potter Trevor. Ah, shit. Your life is a joke. Don't fucking tell me what to do. Alright. Ah, shit. Story time. How many of you guys, believe in, aliens and ghosts and shit like that? Now, I'm not gonna say I believe fully, but I've experienced some weird ass shit. The length for this stream is only gonna be about 20 minutes, I'd say. 20 minutes sounds good to me. Fuck off. So, the story for this week is Yep, I guess they don't, Trevor. You would know about that, wouldn't you? for this week is about some very spooky paranormal activity. So when I lived in Manchaca, we lived in a 2-story house, right? And I mean, it was a nice home. Like, I loved living there. But even during the day, it was always like creepy to fucking to be there, especially by yourself. And this was back when I've heard I had my first dog, Emma. She was a beautiful dog. Of course, she was aggressive towards other people and that wasn't very good. But she'd always like every now and then she'd leave. She'd go upstairs. A human turd, nice. That's what Trevor is, a human turd. But she'd leave and go upstairs, right? And like, I always thought that like she'd go over there to like take a dump upstairs. The thing was, she was potty trained, so I mean, she didn't really do that much. But I never really thought about it when we first moved there. And High Imperial. Yes, the Crusades. But she'd go up there, right? What has 2 legs and is red all over? I don't know what. But she'd go upstairs for a while. She'd come back down, it was whatever. And I'd go up there, she'd follow me. And I don't know, I just kinda got that like chills. I don't get it. Half a cat. What's the joke? And I'd get kind of chills, you know, like the thing was like the upstairs was always hot. So these chills would kind of just come at random moments. Especially in the upstairs, there's a living room, I guess. We turned into a game room. We had the Xbox up there. And that was like the most common place. Oh, you little cheeky bastard. Got him. Oh, you fucking asshole. Whoa, that's morbid. This is a Christian channel. Could you please not use that type of language? But anyways, so I'd go up there, right? I'd look around. She never pooed up there whenever I'd go check after her. She'd just, mind you, I was by myself. So I'd go up there to check. I'd get these chills. I'd be like, alright, well, what the hell, dog? I don't know what you want me to do. So I went back downstairs. But whenever I'd go up there and she'd follow me and I went back downstairs, like, she'd kind of like, I don't know, she didn't stay up there again. She'd like leave. She'd come with me back down. But and then, alright, like fast forward like a couple weeks, I guess. back down to I don't know, maybe a couple months later. You know, I'm situated with the house. There's not really anything spooky going on anymore, thankfully. Or at least not that spooky, I guess, but I don't get the random chills upstairs. And so like the way that the room was set up, the upstairs at least, it was you would go up the stairs. Onto the right would be the living room or the game room, and there's like one light, I guess, but we always kept it off because it was like really bright. So so we always kept it off, and at night it got really dark, obviously, but so you'd go upstairs, it'd be really dark onto your right, and oh shit, you fucking scared me. It'd be really dark, you know, you kind of, you know, your brain just kind of makes you imagine stuff, I guess. You kind of like, oh, that's, there's probably something over there in that room watching me. And so, you know, like, you probably, like, you go to the left where all the rooms were. And mine and my brother's, because we shared a room, was all the way down in the hall. Damn, you're walking fast. Stop it. But, ours were all the way down in the hall. So, you know, it was... We always try to fast walk to the room because of how far it was. At least from the stairs. So we'd go, and I remember one night in particular, I got up to use the restroom, and the restroom was right by my room. But the thing was, like, you always kind of like felt drawn to the game room, even though you were kind of like, it's really fucking dark. I don't want to be. Oh, you fucking. Oh, don't. Oh, sneaking up on me, you cheeky bastards. You kind of be like hesitant at first, but you just kind of wanted to go over there and make sure there was nothing there. And I remember like going over there once and standing in the middle, and I don't know, like standing in the middle of that room was kind of, it didn't feel like you were in the house anymore. It felt like you were in a different place. It wasn't necessarily a bad feeling, but it wasn't something you wanted to feel, especially in the dark, in a really wide room. And after I was standing there for like maybe like a minute, probably not even like 30 seconds, I walked past. I had to go past the stairs again, right? And I don't know, like my peripheral vision, I guess, like I saw like something downstairs, kind of crouching. Like I thought it was my dog Emma. I thought she got out of the room when I opened the door so I can use the restroom. I thought I didn't close it, and she got out and she went downstairs. She probably used the restroom. So like I start walking down, but like I don't know. She had like a really dark bluish coat. So it was kind of hard to tell what it looked like. You know, like it wasn't. When I started stepping down, it didn't look like a dog. You know, like how Spider-Man man is kind of when he's climbing up walls, he's kind of crouched over. That's a lot what it looked like. Oh, cornfield spooky. Children of the corn. But it's gonna be about 20 minutes. 23 minutes probably. Steven. But I don't know. It didn't look like a dog. Or at least my dog. So like, at that point, you know, at the time I wouldn't say I felt that there was something off about about the figure, but at the same time I wasn't sure. So I called out her. I said, "Emma, come on, let's go upstairs." Emma. I started calling her, telling her to come up, and I don't know. It just stayed still, you know. And then I hear a snort right beside me, and I look down to my right, and there's the dog. My dog is sitting beside me on the top of the stairs, looking down where I was. And you know when a dog feels like threatened, I guess, or scared, the fur of their hide stands up and gets ruffled, especially like right behind the fat of their neck. It gets all ruffled and a little spiky, I guess, when they're they're growling and barking. That's what it was like, but she wasn't growling, at least yet. It was like a low little growl. And I looked down, and right when I looked down, I guess it kind of starts going up the stairs a little bit. At that point, my nipples could cut diamonds. That's how scared I was. My hair was standing on the back of my neck. My hands were shaking. I mean, you could say that was happening mostly because I sleep in my boxers. It was during the summer, so of course the AC was as high as it could be. I mean, yeah, as low. No, I guess it'd be low. As low as it could be. So you know, it kind of starts creeping up the stairs really slowly. No, it wasn't you, Steven, because you were asleep. But it kind of starts creeping up the stairs, like Spider-Man style. And my dog Emma, she starts getting louder with her growl. Like snark. Oh, what the fuck? God damn it. Stop. Fucking hell, that scared the shit out of me. Oh, you asshole, I'm gonna die. Oh, that scared me. I'm over here talking about spooky shit, and you creep up on me and bite me in the ass. Come on, dog. What kind of shit is that? I need a fucking moment. Not cool. Not cool. Oh, fantastic. I'm irradiated too. Nice. What was I saying? Yes, so my dog, she barks. And she barks, and I don't know, it fucking shot up the stairs, you know. And I don't know, it shot up the stairs, right? And my dog, she whimpers and runs straight to the room. Leaves me there like an ass. Oh, you scared me too, you fucking bunny. Back up. She leaves me there at the stairs, like a man's best friend would do. And while this fucking asshole is shooting up stairs at like 1,000 miles an hour, but yeah, I went to my room. I didn't go to sleep that night. You know, I closed the door. I jumped on my bed. I sat in the corner of my bed and I fucking watched the door all night. Nothing after that happened. I don't know. It was. I think after that, I really stopped wanting to. Like, I started asking my parents if I could go with them when they left during the weekends, you know? Because before they would let me sleep in on the weekends after school, they'd let me sleep in. Everyone would leave. It'd just be me and my dog at the house by ourselves. Usually probably until like 11, 12 at midnight. But after that, I didn't want to be left alone in the house. It was too spooky. Especially after that hoodlumness, that shenanigan. So, you know, fast forward like a year or so. It's during the summer again. We're moving houses because we got kicked out. We got kicked out of the house. That's what I think. Pretty sure that's what happened. So we're moving. At this point, my siblings had already switched schools, but I hadn't yet. I hadn't switched schools yet. So like, I had to take the bus back to the old house. The house was already empty because me and my dad had taken everything that past weekend. So for a whole week, I had to spend from about 4:15 to about 10 o'clock by myself in that house. I think those first 3 days, I waited outside on the drive-thru because I did not want to go in. That last day, though, they told me that I had to be inside because they weren't going to be home until really late. They weren't going to come get me until like 3. So I had to go inside. That was probably scarier than the first night. Because my dog wasn't even there, you know, at the time. I was by myself. Because we had moved my dog already. It was empty except I'm hungry and thirsty. It was empty besides a couple's couch, a small 2-seated couch, which like if I sat on it, it only fitted me. And that night, like the house, like I don't know, it came alive, you know, like I could hear like I don't know, not like oh fuck you, come on man, stop scaring. Oh. I'm sorry. Well, yeah. I'm sorry you had to find this. This is awkward. But I want to say like footsteps upstairs, more like imagine like knocking on a wall, except they were knocking on the floor, I guess. So it was like I can hear them knocking up on the ceiling. Oh, well, thank you, Volt. I could hear them knocking on the ceiling, and that wasn't. Why the hell are you? I could hear them knocking on the ceiling, you know, like, and the pantry, which I'm a fast forward a little bit. I talked to my dad about the house. It was just one of those things I thought about, you know, like, I asked him, did you ever experience any, oh, you fucking bastard, Bambi looking ass, get out of here. I asked him if he ever experienced anything like that, and he goes, yeah, I used to think there was a cat trapped in the pantry. And I was like, what do you mean a cat trapped in the pantry? You know, like that's, you know, that didn't sound anything. The pantry was creepy, but you know, like I never I didn't understand how that was anything close to what I had experienced. And he was like, well, I'd hear like a cat screeching and screeching in the kitchen. Oh, what the fuck? God damn it. So you experienced the cat noises too? Well, that's whack. But he would tell me. He said, yeah, I'd hear cat noises screeching in the pantry. I'd go in there. I'd look around. There was never a cat. And I was like, okay, well, I mean, did you like? I don't know. It was like, is there a hole in the wall or something a cat could get in, like from the neighbors? He was like, no, there's no hole, not at all. So I was like, okay. Well, I mean, and then he goes, I doubt you heard a clown angel. Come on. Anyways, he goes, I looked it up, and he says, I looked it up, and one of the number one reasons you can tell if a house is haunted is the noises of cats. And I was like, well, I mean, that's fucking whack. Why would you tell me this? Now I'm convinced y'all tortured me in a house for 1 week by myself in a haunted house. And he was like, the thing is, your mom knew about this too. She didn't want to tell y'all because she didn't want y'all getting scared. But every month while we lived there, we had a priest come and bless the house. Between those few weeks, after the priest came and before he came, that like at least like those 2 weeks, I'd hear the cat noises again before he blessed the house again. So I was like, all right, that's spooky, you know, like I don't like that. Yeah, apparently we did, Angel. Don't go telling mom and stuff, because then they'll be like, oh no, we didn't. And then later on, mom's gonna yell at dad and be like, why did you tell them? You know, just, I'm not even sure if I should let you watch this series, alright, Angel? Don't fucking run your mouth. But, like I said, they'd had the house blessed. For a while, the noises would stop. Okay, good shit, you know. Like, the house was probably haunted. That's hot. Oh, entered a deadly radiation zone. That's hot. Oh, you fucking bastard. So, you know, it's I look back at it now, and I think at least none of us got hurt. You know, like, things could have been a lot worse than what we experienced. And I'm not gonna say, like, it made me believe in stuff like that, because before, I kind of already believed in that kind of stuff. You know, I always kind of knew stuff like that was around, but I guess I wasn't necessarily, I don't think I needed an example, nor did I need to know for sure. But it happened, you know, and it's not something I'm gonna forget easily, because, you know, it was, you know, it happened, and typically you don't really forget those type of things. But, like, I guess when I told my father, I wanted I kind of wanted him to say, no, I've never experienced anything like that, to make me feel better. better. I felt like that would make me feel better. But when he told me that he did too, that in a way made me feel better as well. Cause even though I was alone, I I guess I wasn't alone in that. Like, I wasn't the only one. Oh, I found the settlement. I wasn't the only one that wasn't sure what was going on. And, it always feels better to stand with others than it is to stand by yourself. So we hit the 31 mark. I think I'm going to start making these 31. I'm glad for Volt, Angel, Steven, Trevor, Salt, all y'all that came and visited with me, came and listened to my story. I hope y'all all tune in for part 2 story next Saturday. Y'all all have a nice night, and thank you for joining me. How the